What the heck is the neurorespiratory system? Okay, so the last two videos that we've talked about asthma, we've talked about diaphragmatic breathing, but what the heck does this have to do with the nervous system? In the next video, we're going to talk about how chiropractic actually helps with this stuff, but first I want to give you a little neuroanatomy lesson, okay? Your spine is made up of 24 segments. It's made up of 33 if you're a baby, and those sacrum and coccygeal segments will fuse a little bit later on in your teenage and adult life. But 24 segments yield these 24 different sets of nerves, and those nerves all come out and go to every cell and organ and muscle and joint and nook and cranny of your body. And as long as the brain up here, the computer system, is communicating with all those cells and organs and muscles and joints and nooks and crannies, then they will always do their job, guys. This is what we call normal. And for those of you who've been in my office before, you know that I talk about this all the time. We have to make sure that your brain is actively communicating to those cells and organs and coordinating all of their functions at all times. Otherwise, those cells and organs and muscles and joints go rogue. After time, they forget how to do their jobs and things start to fall apart. And this is where we get dysfunction and dis-ease. And this is why we see most of the things that we see in this office. So one of the most common things we see, like I said in the previous videos, is asthma. Now, chiropractic doesn't treat asthma, as I've talked about in numerous cases before, but we do correct some of the underlying causes. And one of the most prominent causes of asthma is inappropriate neurological activity to the lungs. The spine between your shoulder blades is made up of 12 different segments, and those vertebrae will yield nerves coming out above and below that go mostly to the lungs. There's some nerves that go to the heart, some nerves that go to the sympathetic nervous system, some go to the upper esophagus, but largely they go to the lungs, and then the lower ones will go to the diaphragm. If those nerves can function and communicate correctly, then you will be able to inhale and exhale properly without even having to think about it. The problem is we spend most of our lives like this, as I've described in previous videos. We hunch over, we're in flexion, we get stressed out, so we breathe with our shoulders. As a result, it prevents those nerves in between each of those vertebrae from actually functioning correctly. You couple that on top of the fact that the thoracic spine is supposed to extend and flex with every single inhale and exhale, and if you're walking around like this, you can't do that. Of course, it's going to compress your lungs in addition to compressing those nerves, and it's going to prevent them from functioning the way that they're supposed to. And then surprise, surprise, we have issues inhaling, and then in the case of asthma, exhaling CO2 correctly. Okay? This is why posture is so vitally important. I'm going to post an article, if I haven't already posted it, about the role in posture and asthma, why it's so important that we keep all those vertebrae in line and why we keep them moving correctly, and what a normal neurospinal system looks like so that we can allow those lungs and the diaphragm to function the way that they're programmed to function. Okay, guys? So continue to look forward to more videos here, guys. I'm going to continue to leave as much information as I possibly can to you. If any of this resonates with you guys right now, if you're the parent of an asthmatic child and this all makes sense as it should, call our office, 805-481-1566. Talk to Tiffany. She's our patient coordinator. She will take care of you. She'll make sure that you get a consult for your kiddo, and we can start to help them breathe a little bit better. Okay, guys? Until next time, I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.